after the reaction wakanipeleka kwa hiyo room. The room obviously is noisy where mentally people are. It is noisy, so they took the advantage. So let noise kabisa kwa room by talking about my privacy, knocking. They will shout it out aloud. Toa nguo ende uoge. Osha matiti. Remove the pants. Because they are watching. They are still watching. Even right now they are watching. Using that
we do this conversation.
Yes. You can be woken up at even at 2 a.m. Just being aroused or thought reading. What you are thinking right now, they will tell you. They will keep on repeating in your head.
Sorry.
I'm not feeling safe at all.
Hello Tuko family, my name is Kengori Wangeshi. Today's episode of my story is strange, it's controversial. I think those are the words I can use to describe it, because our guest today, Lilian Muthoni, tells us that she went through an experience in Saudi Arabia and it has affected her life after that, including today or for the last 1 year. What is this experience that she went through in Saudi Arabia? Let's get right into it. Tuko na nani siku ya leo?
Leo ni Lilian Muthoni Kagiri.
Lilian anafanya kazi gani?
Kwa sasa sina kazi. I'm in house.
Tell us about what you are doing before you went to Saudi. Kabla tuingie kwa story ya Saudi. What were you doing here in Kenya?
Immediately nilimaliza form 4. I went for computer packages. Na nikaenda nikafanya diploma in hospitality. After finishing, nikaenda attachment for like 3 months. After hapo ndo nikaajiriwa kwa hoteli ya Continental. I did it for some years.
How many?
Like 2 to 3 years. Alafu nikaanza kufanya biashara ndogo.
Then uliamuaje kwenda Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia nilijua na watu 2020. 2020 nikaamua sasa nitafute njia the real path ya kuenda.
Kabla tuingie hapo pa kwenda Saudi Arabia na hiyo process kwenu mmezaliwa mkiwa wangapi? Your parents were they?
Kwetu tuko wanne. I'm the firstborn. I have my dad and my mother.
Okay.
They're still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ukaamua sasa utaenda Saudi Arabia. Nini ilikupush kuenda Saudi Arabia?
For greener pastures. Nilikuwa nataka pesa zaidi. Yenye nilikuwa napata iko inatutosheleza mahitaji. Yeah.
Then tupe hiyo process venye ulianza mpaka ukamilisha mpaka ukapanda ndege ukaenda Saudi Arabia.
So 2020 after kujua nilianza kutafuta njia ya kuenda and that's when I got my aunt. Alikuwa anajuana na kampuni moja. Huko nikaenda training for 2 weeks. Huko tulikuwa tunafunzwa about cooking, washing, vitu tu za nyumba za kawaida, cooking. We did an exam. After hapo kumaliza tukaenda medical full screening of their body. After hapo ndo tukaambiwa tuende. But within that bado nilikuwa nafanya kazi. Nilikuwa nafanya hapa town.
Hiyo mtihani si ulipita kupita, manaka hizo ni vitu umesomea?
Hiyo mostly watu wanapita, nilipita.
So thank you for saying that mulifanya medical full screening. Was there anything noted about you during the screening?
No medical issues. Nisikuwa na any issue kabisa. Juu ukipatikana na mimba or any other disease, you can't travel. Yeah.
So you are clean?
Yes, I was clean.
All right. There's a reason as to why I've asked you that question. So we'll find out much later. Ukaingia ndege, ukaland Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
How was it the first day? Hiyo process hata kuchukuliwa pale kwa airport?
Mimi yangu kizanga ilianza airport. Airport nilienda nikakalishwa in the line of before I entered the other side of the airport. Nilikalishwa sana. But at last nilitoka. Hapo niliona kulikuwa na issue. I think it was a red flag.
Kulikuwa na issue.
As in nilikaa sana, wengine wenye the 3 we had gone with them. Walikuwa shapita kitambo sana, like 2 hours, 3 hours. Mimi nilikuwa bado kwa line. Na nilikuwa shanga what's not happening. Yeah.
Then ukaenda kwa nyumba, ulichukuliwa na mwenye alikuwa na kuajiri ama ni agent?
Ni agent ndo walitukujia tukiwa watatu. Hata tukukaa, nilichukuliwa kama tumeenda, mimi ndo nilikuwa nagojewa. Wakatuchukua tukaenda.
Umefika kwa nyumba ya mwenye kukuajiri. How was the experience there? What kind of work were you doing?
Huko nilipokelewa vizuri, although ilikuwa usiku. So waliniachilia tu nikaenda nikalala. Asubuhi ndo nilianza kazi. Niliamshwa nikaonyeshwa hivi na hivi. Kuna mgonjwa, kuna mtu mzee mwenye nitakuwa naangalia. Hivyo ndo nikaanza kazi.
So ilikuwa kazi ya kutekea mtu mgonjwa na mzee, haikuwa kazi ya nyumba?
Ilikuwa kazi ya nyumba, ilikuwa general. Yes, ati ni mgonjwa vile. Ako kwa wheelchair, akitoka anajifanyia vitu pia, but bado namwangalia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uko ulifanya for how long and how was the experience generally interacting with the family members? Experience ya kazi ama scope ya kazi ilikuwa ni kazi gani na gani na gani?
Kazi ilikuwa ya kuosha, dusting, kupika, kupiga pasi ya kawaida tu za nyumba. Na kumwangalia, kumpeleka choo saa zingine kakilemewa. Saa zingine anapeleka hospitali, tunaenda nao hivyo kidogo. Na kulikuwa na mmoja alikuwa mgonjwa. Kijana. Nikaa kwa he was not 100% mentally ill. Yeah.
And mlikuwa mna interact nao vizuri?
Tulikuwa tuna interact nao vizuri. Hakuna mtu alikuwa ananisumbua isipokuwa sister yake. Alikuwa anakuja once in a while but yeye alikuwa analeta ugomvi.
Ulikuwa peke yako mfanyikazi na pesa mshahara ilikuwa namna gani?
Mshahara walikuwa wananilipa on time. I was not complaining. Nilikuwa peke yangu. But alikuwa na brother, alikuwa na sasa ndo Uganda. Tulikuwa nafanya kazi na Uganda. Like mostly hatukuwa tunakutana, maybe in occasions. But tunakutana. Yeah.
Ni nini kilifanya utoke kwa hiyo nyumba ya kwanza ukaingia kwa nyumba ya pili?
Hiyo ugomvi ya huo sister yake ndio ilituma. Kila siku ni kukuja tu ugomvi. Mostly watoto wakifunga shule ndio walikuwa nakuja naongea mambo azifai. Mimi nikaamua na bado kuchoka na uchovu. Sikuwa na expect ati kazi ya nini huko itakuwa hivyo after 1 year. Nilifanya huko 1 year. So mimi nikaonelea acha mimi nirudi nyumbani ama wanitafutie kwingine, wakaonelea wanitafutie kwingine. Sasa huko ndo nilienda nyumba ya pili. Sister yake mwenyewe ndo alinitafutia. Huo mwenye ugomvi. Ndo alinitafutia hii nyumba ya pili. Yeah.
And nyumba ya pili nayo experience ilikuwa namna gani kabla tuingie kwa yale ambayo yamekuleta hapa siku ya leo?
Hata nyumba ya pili ilikuwa na vituko vyake. The first day I entered, it was like an investigation. Yeah.
What do you mean? Explain for
us. They were wondering mbona nilitoka nyumba ya kwanza na they are not asking me directly. They were wondering. So kazi ilikuwa tu investigating. Na wakuniambia but the more nilikaa nao the more ndo nilijua wananichunguza with things they are doing. Nikienda bathroom, when sleeping, cooking, everything that I do in the house is being reported. Yeah.
Reported to who?
To the madam. Yeah.
Ni nani alikuwa na kusikiza na kuangalia, kukutazama, kukureport?
Walikuwa tukaa 7 hivi, hata niseme 7 kwa nyumba. So watu walikuwa wanaenda nini? Si waka familia tu. So watu walikuwa wanatoka, wengine walikuwa wanabaki. Yeah. The investigation part ni kazi walikuwa wanashinda wakiuliza mbona huyu alitoka. Juu niliingia wakaanza tu kuulizana maswali. Mbona hajafanya hizi? Like they never debated about another person coming into that house. Sasa mimi nikaanza kazi. Kila siku ni kuinvestigate with walikuwa mamake yako na babake yako pia. So kazi ilikuwa kuachia mamake kazi na hao the siblings washinda wakinichunguza. Nikifanya kazi wanaangalia. Hawaniambii kazi tu nikuja ni kuangalia how I'm doing the work. Jioni the same thing until I sleep. When you sit down it's a problem. They will just want you to be busy. Kila saa ukuwe busy. Nikiwa bathroom they're standing outside discussing about me, nisikize.
Okay, now,
but it is normal, yes, it is normal. But then walienda into extreme. Afterwards ndo nilijua kumbe they wanted to do something about it. Yeah, afterwards. Saizi sikuwa najua.
What is it?
Mimi niliona tu ni kawaida. Mimi niliona sitashughulika na hiyo. Juu I wanted to do the work, mimi nimalize nirudi Kenya. So hivyo ndo aliendelea. Mimi ikafika the 4th month. The same thing daily, routine. Ikakuwa routine. kila kitu nikifanya, nikienda bathroom, just standing there, mimi nikaonelea hapana. Acha mimi nimwambie mimi nataka kurudi, anirudishe. Yeah.
Walikuwa wanazungumza Kiarabu?
Yeah, Kiarabu na Kizungu na mix tu. Yeah.
So ulikuwa ulikuwa ukisikia wakisema nini kukuhusu?
Personal too.
They were discussing your personal issues.
Yeah. As long as I hear them. Yeah.
Okay. Then nini ilifanya kabisa ukasema I don't want to work here anymore?
That is the reason. Hiyo nini privacy nini?
Invasion.
Ndio ilituma niseme hapana, acha mimi nitoke. Niwaambie mimi nataka kurudi Kenya wanirudishe.
Did you raise an alarm with them ukawaambia you're infringing on my privacy?
Sikuwaambia, lakini mimi niliwaambia wanirudishe. Wanirudishe Kenya. Yeah. Niliambia madam. So madam ukaenda wakadiscuss na familia mzima. Na hapo sasa sijui vile what happened, they discussed. Me thinking I'm going to Kenya, ndo walinipeleka deportation.
Hiyo nyumba uliwork for how long?
For 4 months.
For 4 months.
Yeah.
Na Saudia umekuwa for how long zote?
It's like 3 years.
3 years.
No.
So the first house ulikaa for a longer period?
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
Then you work for 4 months.
Yeah.
Hiyo ni kama 1.5 years.
Yes.
Hii mwaka ingine na nusu ulikuwa wapi?
Nilikuwa deportation.
Tuingie sasa deportation.
So before nipelekwe deportation, walinipeleka to the police, wakachukua simu. Me thinking they will return the phone, they never did. Juu nilipeana tu kawaida. Chukua muangalie kwenye mnataka kuangalia. When you're done with it, you'll return. Me, they never returned my phone. So hiyo miaka yote sijakuwa na simu.
Then ndio ulipelekwa Deportation Centre?
Yes, after taking the phone, they took me to the deportation. Hata vile nilichukuliwa huko, they had planned. Niliona ni planning. Hivyo vile nilienda nikachukuliwa, sikuulizwa hata maswali ama anything. They took me in, wakaanza sasa hiyo planning yao yenye walikuwa wameanza ya psychologically, kunijaribu kuni break down mentally. Wakaanza kupeana vitu zangu privacy. Kumbe the phone was to take the my privacy, to invade. Wakaanza kusema vitu zangu personal into the facility. At that time sijaingia ndani bado, it is in the office. Hiyo kazi ilianza ofisi nikiwa nimewekwa hapo. And I stayed there for 2 days without sleeping. 2 days. Wakifanya hiyo kazi yao. Nikizungushwa tu 2 days. Kazi inaendelea tu kwa ofisi, wengine wanachukuliwa nikiwa tu hapo. Speakers zimewekwa, CCTV ndo zinaongea talking about my privacy.
Wana broadcast about you issues?
My personal issues. Sikuwa nimeambia mtu yoyote mali nimetoka, kenye nafanya, anything about me.
Hebu tueleze ni kama nini, walikuwa wanasema nini kwa hizo speakers?
Niko na miaka ngapi, date of my menstruation, vitu tu personal hivi.
Wana announce kwa speakers? Wana
announce, kila mtu ajue. Huwa anakaa ametoka wapi, wako wangapi familia yao, hivyo tu.
Na ilikuwa ni tabia ama ni mtindo kwamba wana announce hizo vitu kwa wale watu wako deportation wengine?
No, that was not the norm of that deportation. Yeah. I was in Sakan deportation. Yeah.
So when do they make other announcements apart from about you?
So ilikuwa announcement, sasa ilikuwa ni kawaida vile watu wanaongea, they tell someone to shout about something. Bora tu usikie. Yeah. You are stupid, insults. You are foolish, you'll never know the truth. We'll always do this, and they do it. Okay, nipata saa vile nilia that is in the office. Then they let me, nikaingia ndani. Kuingia ndani, they are not telling me where to go. They are not telling anybody to show me where to go or where to start to. So mimi ndo nilijamulia, nikaenda nikatafuta room, na hapo ndo nikakaa. Ikakuwa tu programming hivyo sasa kuambia watu wa shout anywhere. Nikiendea maji, they are putting more people in the line, I can't fetch water. Breakfast I was missing most of the time. Lunch the same, it was being delayed. Ikakuwa hivyo sasa mtindo, programming. Ikakuwa program every day. So even in those facilities there are people who are mentally ill who come when they are being destroyed the mind. So hapo ndo wakipeleka watu clinic waende madawa, they forced me. First they flogged, wakanichapa because I refused to go with them. wakaniforce, wakaniweka kwa gari na wakaenda na mimi na hao wengine who are not mentally ill. So in the process wakaambia daktari wanidunge. I have a mark here on my thighs. For that they injected me with what? I think it was the medicine, because afterwards it reacted. It react.
What was the reaction?
I looked like a mad person, and I can naweza kumbuka vizuri kabisa. I was like a mad person. I was not able to do it. I was like disfigured. Mkono ilikakuwa weak, full sura in one side. Ikakuwa weak kabisa. I was not eating.
At the Deportation Centre?
Yeah. And to make it worse, they were calling people to come and watch. I was not getting any help at all.
When you said they were telling people to come and watch, what were they coming to watch you do?
The way I'm behaving after the reaction of the medicine they injected. Because I knew it was a medical issue. They had injected me on the thighs by force. That was because this remote, I came to realize afterwards, this remote neuro monitoring is what they have been doing when I was there all this time. It has the features of a mentally ill person. Features zake ni the same too, hakuna difference. So somebody can say you are mentally ill, even as I tell you. Many people can think I'm mentally ill, but I'm perfectly fine. Yeah.
So hii substance ulidungwa ilikuwa affect?
Yes, ilini affect kabisa. I was disfigured for 2 days and the head was aching non-stop. Yeah.
Did they tell you what kind of medicine that was?
They never told me anything. Never. They never told me anything.
So unasema mkipelekwa kwa clinic ulikuwa pamoja na watu wengine ambao they are not mentally ill, they are normal.
They were mentally ill.
They were mentally ill.
They were recovering. Yeah.
So ukirudi kutoka kwa clinic, did they classify you as a mentally ill person?
Yes, they did. And nikakuwa isolated. Wakaanza kuniweka, wakani-isolate. Wakaniweka pamoja na wao. Yeah.
So for that 1 year and a half, ulikuwa unakaa kama mtu ambaye akili yake ni punguani?
Kabisa.
At the Deportation Centre?
Yeah, they put me together with those ones who are still recovering. Na wakileta wengine pia too, they are being put there in the same room. Yeah.
Now, paint for us this picture. You say you are perfectly fine until they injected you. Now you are in a room or in a house with people who are mentally ill, and wewe kulingana na wewe you are okay.
Yes.
How were your interactions? What weird things were they doing? Or wewe unge describe your situation namna gani?
After the reaction, wakanipeleka kwa hiyo room. The room obviously is noisy, where mentally people are. It is noisy, so they took the advantage. So let noise kabisa kwa room. By talking about my privacy, knocking, because they're not well. You know, they will not fear anything. Those people, they'll talk anything because they're not well. So knocking of the windows, the doors, breakage, water, everything. They will the environment was not suitable. Yeah.
Were you
for
scared?
A normal person. Yes, I was. I was not even talking. Nilikuwa najikalisha kabisa peke yangu. Just nilikuwa nakaa tu kwa window watching the others.
Was your family aware of what you were going through?
I was trying to call my dad by using other people's number before I was taken to the hospital. After calling was a problem also. Because even if calling, they wanted someone to be there when I'm talking to my family. So they can hear what I'm telling them. They never wanted the family to know. So calling, I was just telling them I'm not fine. Simu siko nayo, what I'm going through. So ikakuwa tu hivyo ndo tabia, but I called twice. Sikukupiga tena. They knew what was going on.
Yeah. Ningetaka tuingie kwa hizi notes umeandika. This is her journal, and she has allowed me to look into what she has written, because some of the things that she has written here will form the basis of this conversation from here, probably to the very end. This is your journal, right?
Yeah.
There are so many things that you have written here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Even
5.
it should be more.
It should be more.
Yeah.
So this is what at least we have been able to get. So nitakuuliza maswali kulingana na zile vitu umeandika hapa. Na umesema mental slavery. That is the title of these notes in your journal. They are different. Naona kama kuna pointers. To start with, no privacy, myself, relatives, time. Of course umeandika in shorthand. Family issues, money. What does that mean?
Money, because I'm not working, they've put me indoors. I'm like a prison indoors. Yeah. No money. My family has been invaded privacy. All my relatives, they know about my condition, what I'm passing through. I have no privacy at all, from the mind totally to the physically. They want to break me mentally.
Myself. That's what it says. The next note. Myself. Body exposure, menses, boobs, sexual torture, men and kids. What does that point mean?
Through the remote neural monitoring, wanaweza fanya anything with my body. It's like I become a robot to them. There's another Lilian in that place. So when they can arouse me, pain induction anywhere kwa mwili yangu, from the head, eyes, ears, stomach, any part of my body, they can put pain. Any part of my body, leg, fingers, anywhere. As long as I'm Lilian and I'm alive, they can put pain in my body wherever they are, remotely.
When you say they, and you have brought this term, you may mention mara ya pili, remote neural monitoring.
Yes.
Whom do you mean by they, and what is this remote neural monitoring, according to you?
Remote neural monitoring is a device for mind reading. Inakusoma akili. And it's only allowed for mentally ill people. So they take advantage of the technology, wakanyaka in that situation. They is my former boss and the deportation officials who are in that deportation, second deportation. Yeah.
Up to that point, we are on the same level. So when you're doing something, you need the end result. Wanafanya hivyo kwa nini? What is the end result?
They are doing this because they want to break me mentally. So when ndo nikirudi Kenya, walikuwa nataka nirudi kama nataka kufanya kutibiwa therapy. They wanted that.
Why?
Because they never found anything with me or anything they bad about me. There's nothing they found about me because they can read my thoughts. So they wanted something, they were looking for something to say, this person is not well with the situation. So ndo wakaanza the remote neural monitor to make me mentally ill in the eyes of the people. Yeah.
Beaten, torn clothes, thought, phone, thought reading, sick, no medication, fit.
Beating is very true. I have evidence in the phone. I've been beaten by my family members, my brother. The eyes, they are targeting the head, mostly the head.
Your brother beat you when you're here in Kenya?
Yes.
After returning?
Yes, after returning. Yeah. When I refuse to do something, they tell him, they come, they torture me, wananiflog kabisa, and the target is the head. So I can break completely.
Help me understand here, together with our audience.
Yes.
You said they can use your relatives.
Yes, anybody, yeah, even my family. They are using my parents. They are using my parents. Even now I can go back and they say they're taking me to the hospital by force. Because nilikuja hapa.
Lakini tumetoka kwa nyumba.
Yes, they have agreed, but they can still communicate with them because of that technology.
You were the point of contact. They targeted you. Why are they targeting your relatives?
So that they can make the impact through me. I'm the point. So they can easily break me using my parents or anybody who is close to me.
Before we continue reading the notes, let's presume whoever you say are using that technology on you succeed, and then you are taken into a hospital, or either you get a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and you're taken through counseling, and you are well, you are given clean bill of health that you are okay now, Lilian, nothing will bother you. What would they be gaining?
In the first hand, it can never happen, because they're the ones who are giving the order so that I can be mentally ill. Anybody to know me that I'm not well. I'm not like before I went to Saudi Arabia. So that cannot happen. Because even they've already taken me to Madari Hospital. I have a form already there. They've opened it for me. So that people can be real sure I'm sick, and yet I'm not sick. And they injected me also again, the second time. This is the second, yes, at Madari. And the symptoms comes with like a sick person to a normal sick person. You feel weak, fatigue, headaches. They've injected me the second time when I came back. Yeah. And all this time, when I was in deportation, the embassy knew my condition and never did anything about it. The embassy of Kenya, they never did anything about it. They allowed them to take me back home in that situation without removing or disconnecting me with that remote neural monitoring.
How can it be disconnected?
That is what even me I want to know more. If they could not have followed me, I could be researching right now what they did to me earlier, because I never knew what they were doing. I came to learn it later on, what they are doing. Because when they took me to deportation, I thought their aim is that I don't go alone. Nisirudi peke yangu, nirudi na wengine. Yeah, maybe they did it there. All this time I came to learn afterwards. Yeah.
Nakedness, daily activities, H2O, that is water, TV, washing, shopping, things taken, surveillance 24/7.
About things taken, they take things so that they can see your reaction. Kwa ulikuwa umeacha pa kikombe mahali, you will not find it. But mostly they target, wanachukua nguo zangu. When you ask your parents, they say they don't know where they are. But they have the ones who have taken, they've hidden. So they can see your reaction, so you can break more easily. You stop trusting them in whatever you are doing. About nakedness is that one for going to the washroom. Everybody, the neighbors, the surrounding area, they know about yourself when you are going. The time you are going to taking the bathroom, the time you are eating, they know. Everything that you do is to break me mentally. That's what they're doing.
Sijaelewa hapo. Kwa sababu neighbor atajuaje unaenda kuoga saa ngapi?
They will shout it out aloud. Toa nguo ende uoge. Osha matiti. Remove the pants. They will shout.
And who is
even the kids? They will shout it openly. So kwa nyumba unafanya shughuli yako tu, umeamua ni masaa you are going to bed, they will do it like that. They will shout it. Because they are watching. They are still watching. Even right now they are watching.
As we do this conversation.
Yes. They are watching.
So where do we say hi to them?
They have seen that. They have seen it. So that's why people, they think it is mentally ill. It's connected to mentally ill. Because when I say they are watching or I'm hearing their voice, people, they'll say, think it is schizophrenia. We
are skeptical.
It's related. They're signs. They want people to think I'm mentally ill.
But you're not.
I'm not. I'm perfectly clean.
Exposure to noise manipulation.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The knocking of the window, banging of the door, loud music. They put it in the neighborhood. Mbona vile iko hapo around. Wawezika noise kabisa na music. Yet ukitoka nje, the same thing will happen. You go to the supermarket, they will talk. Hiyo supermarket yote hakuna mtu anijui hapo hiyo area.
Hakuna mtu hakujui?
Yeah, they know. They know it. They will shout, umeendea unga, weka hii kwa place flani, kwa kona, chukua, fanya hivi. Until you move from that supermarket, you go even walking, they will shout, umebeba hii flani, umebeba unga, umebeba sukari, unaenda kufanya nini kwa nyumba hivyo. They will shout it out loud. They won't waogopi.
What triggers fear, trauma, leads to stress, repetitive actions, sleep deprivation?
So with doing all this, they want to trigger stress and trauma. Na hiyo ndo kitu wameshindwa kabisa in those 3 years. Because I'm mentally fit. So what they are targeting now is sleep. sleep kabisa ndo wamenikosha. Nimekosa kabisa rest. I don't rest at all. Even after washing, cleaning, fetching water, I don't rest. I don't sleep. Maybe micro sleeping because of the noise. Nikienda kulala niseme ni saa 3 ama ni saa 4, people will be out shouting, how will you sleep? And you are tired. Yes, the body is tired, but you can't sleep. I sleep awake. I don't sleep at all. Yeah.
So what happens when you go to bed?
They shout. I've already been triggered with the noise.
Including at the dead of night.
Tuseme ni saa 2. Tuseme ni saa 2. They'll start the noise at 8 or at 7. They'll trigger something. Maybe kijana akuja na fujo kwa nyumba, or they use the outside people. So they know at 10 or at 9, this person is going to sleep. You won't sleep.
What about when the night advances, midnight, 1, 2, very few people are awake at that time?
At that time, they can decide. They can use people, or they use the pain induction. So they inject, they use pain. You start feeling your stomach is aching, your eyes, they can eliminate light inside. Ears, the pain of the ears, the normal ears, nose, anywhere, they can inject pain. Arousal. How can you sleep when you're being aroused? They've already made, that means they've already made a Lilian somewhere else. That's me.
You've talked about arousal because there's something I saw here and I skipped, but now that you've brought it up, I will okay. Ask about it. On this point of body exposure, boobs and clit pain, sexual torture.
Yes, even that, arousal is in part of the arousal.
So, when you're sleeping, is it that you feel like somebody is touching you?
Yes. And it's a real one. Or they inject pain on that area. The boobs or the clit. They inject. For the men, they insult. Unajua tu matusi ya wanaume. They insult. Kani mtu ananijua na nijui kabisa kabisa. They will insult. And they are using the people that know me. They will insult kabisa.
There is a note here that you have put a star on. Should be buried with my things, belongings. What does that mean? And you wrote it on 15th July.
Yeah, because they have denied me of my access to my clothes, my daily activities. They have denied me. Anything about me, they have denied me. My life has been cut short. So if anything happens to me, I should be buried with my things. Anything, my personal, my documents, everything. I've been denied access to them. I can't go and work. They'll lose the boss or anybody that I come in contact with. They won't allow me to work because of that condition. They will keep on insulting, bringing up issues just for me not to work. And how can you work with no rest? Even I was not, sikuwa natoshana hivi. I was a bit bigger, from 60 to around 50 or 40 kgs. What brought the weight loss? All these things that they are doing to me. They're trying to trigger stress. Yeah.
Arousal timings, what does that mean?
When you're trying to sleep, because this machine can also read the sleep when you're time to sleep. Ukiwa na usingizi, it can read. So they wanakushika hapo hivyo at once. The arousal or the pain. That's what I mean when I say pain induction. When you're about to sleep, wanakuguza ama wanaweka pain kwa mguu, kwa mkono, ama macho, wanakumulika macho. You can't sleep.
Nikiangalia hizi notes, naona kuna date and some of them are repeating.
Yes, it has become a repetitive program. It is a repetitive program.
When did you decide to put down what you're going through, your experiences?
Because sikuwa na simu, I decided to write it down. So when I bought a phone, I was using the phone to write on the calendar. So vile waliona naandika kwa calendar, wakaanza kuhack simu, so I can't use it. I used the book. Even using the phone, anybody can know what I'm looking at. Every feature that is in the phone, they know.
Hyperarousal is different from normal arousal.
Hyperarousal meaning is when you're going to sleep, you have already been aroused. You can't sleep. Your mind is already awake. You have decided to go to sleep, but you can't sleep because the activities that has been going on before you sleep, they've already made you hyper.
Okay, now let's get open. Do you get to a point where you get an orgasm or you get to a climax after arousal?
No, I don't. Yeah.
So what happens when you're aroused? Just
It's like a game. Pinching, leaving. Pinching, leaving. It's like pinching and leaving. That's what they're doing. That's like torture. They're doing like that, like torture. So
you put down these experiences when you get them?
This I write every morning. Every morning is a must I write.
You write because a highlight of the night?
Yes, of the night. And the day how it will be. Because they repeat. It's a repetitive.
Body exposure, whom are they exposing the body to? And right now you're covered up.
That's about then going to the bathroom. They expose me to the kids, to the people in the streets, to the men.
You're getting in your house. You're taking a shower.
Not that physically they are seeing, but they know physically what is going on. Ameenda kuoga, amevaa hii nguo inakaa hivi, hivyo. So when you move out, they already know. That's how they want to break me mentally. Yeah.
So why do you think they're not using me now?
I know they're using you. They might be using you.
How?
Remotely. Maybe even not you're asking some
but
some
I'm
of
not
the
telling
questions.
anyone that even our neighboring office holders do not know what is happening here, and I'm not telling them.
It's a fact. They might be using you. It's a fact. That's I know.
I don't feel like I'm being used.
So that tunatumika mwili, you'll hear the voice and what they're telling you to ask or what they'll tell you to say.
But I prepared for this conversation. I prepared for this interview. I'm not asking their questions. If I knew what they do, I would not be asking some of these things. Induce pain, ears, eyes, brain, teeth, hands, back.
All the body parts.
So when you came back and you were going through this experience or experiences, what was the reaction of your family and how do you interact?
We were disconnected with my family. I've been totally disconnected with my family because they're forcing them not to speak to me. We are not speaking. We are just speaking rarely. Speaking rarely. Maybe nikitaka kitu, naenda nauliza hivi, kwa watakubali ni sawa, wakikataa ni sawa pia. Daily activities, tunaongea tu kawaida, but inafika mahali tena, wanaanza kuni-insult pia. Vitu zenye wanaongea, they're talking like they're telling a mentally ill person something. And that's what's disturbing me.
So they take you like you're mentally ill?
Yeah, they're told to take me as a mentally ill person.
They're told?
Yeah, they're told.
By?
The deportation officials and my former boss.
Why do they have a particular interest in Lilian, and yet there are so many people who you are telling me that are in the deportation center? And of course many people went to Saudi, some came back and some did not make it.
I think it's about the money. The money they took from the first house, they never wanted it to get lost. So they took me to the police, they discussed, they planned all this. They gave a go-ahead to the police or the deportation officials to do this so they can know what I'm going through. Yeah.
You know, the reason I'm asking is because you're the first person that I have had. Of course, I have had the stories of people who come from Saudi and they have issues with their mental health, and it is attributed to the kind of work that you do, the number of hours that you work. Could it be similar? Could it be the same experience that you had? Maybe you were overworked without rest and all that, and all these other things that now they're affecting you mentally.
I was never overworked. Overtime, I was never. The thing was, sitting was a problem to them. When they get to sleep, sitting, I don't know what triggers them. But to this house, it was not a serious issue to them. To me, that is, it was not a serious issue to me.
How about sleeping? How long were you sleeping?
I was sleeping to 5 hours, 6 hours per day.
When you say here, 7th of August, that you are coerced to wake up, what time was it? What did you do? What then are you told to do? Because you can't just wake up and sit down.
Well, you can be woken up even at 2 a.m. just being aroused or thought reading. What you're thinking right now, they will tell you. They will keep on repeating in your head. They will repeat it, you're thinking about this, or they tell outside people, the neighbors, to talk. They will wake them. They start talking. You're planning this to do during the day. You're doing this, your family is doing this, what you're planning. Even when coming here, they knew yesterday. A day before, they knew, everybody knew in the compound that I'm coming to Tuko, I'm having an interview, so they can see my reaction. Yeah. And
what did they tell you? Did they tell you to come for an interview or to refuse to do the interview?
It's me who decided to come for the interview, and asked them if they don't want you people to come, it's better they tell you not to come.
Oh, to tell us?
Yeah, they can.
Well, nobody told me, or told us not to come. That's why we're having this conversation.
Spectacle.
That we won't come.
Yeah.
So these things happen every day, because I can see dates follow each other. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Daily.
Since I returned last year, July. It's daily.
2024, July?
Yeah, I came last year, July. This daily.
I don't know if our audience has ever heard of something like that.
This thing is never...
neural monitoring.
It is not clear to people, and that's why I wanted people to know that it is there. Anybody can be put into that device and things to happen to them. Yeah.
When you say a device, were you taken into what device are we talking about here?
The remote neuron monitoring. That the device, it's called a device for mind reading. It can read your mind.
I watch movies.
Or manipulated.
I watch movies, and some people are taken through a lie detection. So they have things that are attached to their mind, and they're asked questions by detectives. Was anything attached to your head?
Nothing they did physically. Nothing was done to me physically. That is the puzzle about this device. It was not done physically.
Now let's take you back to Kenya. How did you leave the deportation center?
After they called the embassy, they told them what is going on. Then what the embassy said, just go ahead, tell her to go home. They never asked anything about it. They never told me what to do about it. I thought it will be, when they came, it will be an end. Itaisha kabisa, and I won't be hearing their voices again, or the insult they were putting me under. It was later when I came to realize, when I was in the airport, they had planned. When I was leaving, it was okay. My life was back. I saw my life back. Tukifika airport, ndo walinigeuka.
Airport ya Saudi ama ya Kenya?
Ya Saudi, tukiwa Saudi. They wanted people to know. So Saudi nikachukuliwa as a mentally ill person. Nikashikwa kwa nguvu. Nikafungwa mikono. Na wakanikalisha. Until I go back to Kenya. With the others who I had come with them.
You flew in ukiwa umefungwa mikono?
No, I was normal when I came. Asa kufungwa mkono ati kufungwa hivi. But kushikwa na wenye tulikuwa nao.
What were you carrying?
I had only a backpack. Only a backpack.
Sana sana watu wa Saudia wanaenda na suitcases.
Yeah.
Where were yours?
Mine they had taken. They took everything so that I can be known I was mentally ill. I never returned with anything mine that I went with. Nilirudi tu na backpack na nguo nilikuwa nimesaidiwa.
Nguo za kusaidiwa?
Yeah.
Zako zilienda wapi?
They took so that it can become real that this person is a mentally ill person. Ana kitu alirudi nayo. Even my money, I had left money. Walichukua pesa pia.
You left money?
Yeah.
In Saudi?
Yes.
How much did you come with?
None. Kenya? I never came with any money. I never returned with any money. Zero.
So who paid for your air ticket?
When you go to the deportation, they'll call your boss, and he or she is the one who will pay. Together with the deportation, they will discuss. Then you will just be given a paper and come back home. A paper that is a document. Yeah.
So where is your passport?
My passport they took. All my documents, even my ID for Kenya, ilibaki huko. My small documents that I had taken, my passport, it remained there. I never came with anything, only that backpack and the clothes that I was given.
When you were in Saudi and working, not at the deportation center, Ulikuwa unatuma pesa nyumbani?
Yes, for that 1 year, nilikuwa natuma pesa nyumbani.
Ulikuwa unatumia nani?
I was sending my mother. Because they really needed the money at that time. Even right now, we really need money. And at least I say it's better off nilikuwa nawatumia kuliko saa hizi zingetupatia zote. Because I never returned with anything. Nothing at all.
Let me take you back to deportation. Kuna Wakenya wengine uliacha huko?
Kuna Wakenya niliacha huko. Wengi. From different countries. Kulikuwa na Philippines, Indonesians, Ghana, Nigeria, Ugandans, there are many.
When you were there, you were in a room with people who were mentally ill, and you have described the things that they were doing. Banging windows and doors and making noise. You don't do that, do you?
I don't do that at all. I don't do it at all. Even when I was there, I got sick with the legs, both legs. Zilianza kufura zenyewe. Without any medication, they never took me to the hospital, anything. They left me there with pain, and it was very painful for 3 good months. Pain, I was living with pain 24/7, with no medication at all. When I was in that room, nothing at all.
Let me ask, had you not been injected, do you think that what you're feeling right now, or what you're going through, would have happened?
The injection, I can say first, it was to look for the reaction, how it will affect me physically and mentally, because at that time they were reading me and I never knew. So that was the main of that injection, to look how the body will react. A normal person who is injected with those medication, how they will react. And for it not for those medications, maybe singekuwa hivyo.
So how has it affected your life now here in Kenya? It's now 1 year since you left Saudi.
It has affected me with work. I can't work, no work. I'm like a house arrest. I can't do my daily activities normally like a normal person. My family was depending on me. I can't help them. Now it's money after money use. Hospital after hospital. That's what's going on around my life right now.
When you go to the hospital, what are the doctors saying?
The hospital is just normal sickness. If I'm sick, I go to this hospital, they give me medication, I come back, or they start insulting. We'll find a sex at what time? Are you pregnant? They'll start insulting.
Why?
When they insult me, I get out. I don't remain.
Why do they ask you that?
Because they've been told to ask me that. So I don't get any medical attention, and that time I'm real sick. I'm weak. So they can continue using me. They are weakening my body as we are talking. Instead of mentally breaking me, it's my body that is being misused. My body is weak. I'm not like the way I was before I left for Saudi. I can say that.
Allow me to ask, because I'm here to ask questions.
Yes.
And this is very new. In the event, unfortunate event that they affect you, as you say, weakening your mind and body, and then you pass on. In unfortunate event like you pass on, what do they stand to gain?
They'll be happy. That's maybe it's their goal. They can't stop until until their goal is achieved, mentally ill. And if they don't achieve in that period, maybe I die, they'll be fulfilled. There'll be a satisfaction to them. At right now, they don't care about my life or my family. That's the point. They don't care at all. Because
of the money they paid for you,
you
to be in their house.
Yes, when they pay for you, it's like you become their slave, your property. You become their property. I'm still their property until now. That's what they're seeing.
So are you here today, Lilian, to tell us that there are some people who want you dead?
Yes, I can surely say that. I can surely say they want me dead or mentally breakdown. But mostly it's mentally breakdown. But in case of death, there will be a satisfaction to them. There will be a satisfaction to them. Because even what they are talking, how they have invaded my family privacy and my privacy, they don't care at all. Whether I die or I don't die, what happens to my body, they don't care.
And what is that burden doing to you?
It's bringing stress to me and my family, because there's nothing we can do about it. We're in that state, like we are stagnant in one position. Nothing is going on. Like right now, my mother is sick because of me. I can say it's because of me. We are using money because of me again. Everything that we are going through is because of me as a family. We are stagnant in one position. Where you go, you'll find us in that same position. Nothing is going on in our family.
And you're the firstborn?
Yes, and I'm the firstborn.
By the time your family was taking you to Mathari National Referral Hospital, what had they seen in you?
In fact, that day I can remember I'd done my duties, normal duties. My uncle had come to visit me. I thought it was a normal visit, but they had planned. I'd already finished cleaning the clothes. Even I'd not bathed. Well, they forced me out of the house. They forced me forcefully, without anything, even without shoes. They took me to the car and took me to the hospital. By force. I was taken by 2 men. They will order people.
No, I'm asking your family, what had your family seen you do so that they can conclude you need to go to Mathari Referral? My
family knows well I'm not sick. They were given orders. It is not them. It is not them. It is my employer and my deportation officials. They gave orders. They flogged me, took me by force. They asked 2 men to come. They forced me into the car and took me to the hospital. Everything even in the hospital was forcefully done. It was not me going to the hospital to explain. Even in that room, I never sat in that room. I refused because I'm not sick. What was I explaining to? I was not explaining anything. Even I don't know what they explained. Later on, I came out of the room. Later on, I was called by force again to be injected by men. I was taken in, was injected, and that's how we left the facility.
Or you were not admitted?
I was not admitted or done anything. It's not me who was doing everything. It was them. I refused everything. Even taking the card, I never did anything concerning myself in that hospital.
Have you ever heard of anything like this happen to somebody else who had been in Saudi?
This is the first case I've had, and I've experienced through myself. I've not heard at all.
So this is the first time it is happening?
Yes.
Unless somebody else comes up and says that it happened as well?
Yes.
So what is the future looking like for you?
For now, my life and my family's life is controlled. There's no future. When they say wake up, they say this is this, that's what is done. We are controlled in one place, stagnant, with no work. They don't want anything. Their target is to cut down money. Money is their main aim. We depend on people. We start depending on people. So they order people, maybe come, bring them fruits, bring them this, bring them clothes. Because we are not financially stable right now, as you're talking. The medication that you have used with my mother, we had not planned for anything like that. It has drained us.
Is it possible that you are the only one who is hearing those voices in your head?
It's not possible, because I know when someone talks, I know it's them. I really know it's them. It's not my parents. My parents have never talked to me like that. I know them well. I've stayed with them. So to me ni wale wakuka huko nje, but I've stayed with my parents. I know them well. So you can't tell me that they are not hearing the voices. It's them who are directing them.
I wish we had an opportunity to speak to one of your family members to tell us whether they hear any voices telling them to do things to you and or for you.
They could talk, but they like their privacy. Even now, they are really disturbed about all this.
About this interview?
No, about all this that is going on. About the remote monitoring. They are really disturbed. Because their privacy is invaded. Even me, I can feel it is invaded. If I could get somewhere, I could get... Ningetoka huko, niwache space yao juu. Because I've invaded in their space. I can feel it. It's not a home anymore.
You're not feeling at home?
Yes, I'm not feeling at home.
And how safe are you feeling? Sorry. Sorry.
I'm not feeling safe at all, at all.
Before you went to Saudi, were you living on your own?
Yes, I was living in my own. I was living in Thika, doing my work, doing my normal duties.
Sorry.
Now I can't do anything at all. I'm just house arrest.
And you came with nothing from Saudi?
Yes, I came with nothing, zero.
How did you start life?
I've not lived. I've been inside throughout.
The entire 1 year?
Yes.
So when you learned about this experience, remote neuromonitoring, you've been learning about it, haven't you?
Yes, every day is a must. I look at it. Even they made my family to put Wi-Fi. Before we never had the Wi-Fi. They wanted to use the Wi-Fi so they can hack my phone or my family's property. You see, anybody who's using that Wi-Fi. We never had put Wi-Fi before. That's when I came to realize afterwards. Because I'd come here to help my family and continue with my duties as norm. But nikiwa airport Saudi nikikuja ndo nilirealize hawa watu wataendelea tu kunitumia nikiwa huku Kenya pia. That's when I realized it's not kawaida. Because they're still using. Every day is a must. I go through. It's a must. Even I have videos that I've saved in the phone. It's a must. I listen to them daily. Daily.
What are they about?
It's about this technology, how people are suffering with this technology. And mostly it's not hard about it. It's mostly in the US. US people are the ones who are experiencing this mostly. Yeah.
What does it do? Now you can explain to us from your understanding.
You can't work. You can't do anything by your own. Street theater, those insults. Your life is controlled until your mind collapses.
And after it collapses?
Maybe that's when they'll leave you alone. Maybe. Because there's no one it has never happened. They've never released anyone. From the stories I've heard and from how people are talking in the internet, I've not heard of any case that has succeeded.
Is there anything that, and I'm not making you a victim, I just want to understand what made them think that you can be a candidate? Did you do anything there, or did you go through an experience that could have maybe triggered what you are going through right now, the experiences?
What I'm thinking about, they think when they release me, I can go after them to get revenge. I can go after them and put those people into justice. My former boss and the deportation officials. Maybe they think when they release me, they are afraid. When they release me, I can go after them. Yeah, that's what I can say. They may think I can go back, look for them because I know where they live and I know where the deportation is. Yeah.
How old is Lilian? Do you have children?
Lilian is 27. I have no children. Yeah.
Okay. So today we have had this conversation. How will your family react after watching this interview?
To them it will be painful because they never thought their daughter could go under this or face something like this. But again, it's a positive thing that someone else will know about my story. Yeah.
What kind of help would you ask for?
Any support that people can help, it's okay. Any support, I can take it positively. Anything, I can't refuse anything.
Like what? Do you require counseling? Does your family itself require counseling, or how do you think you can be helped?
Maybe my family, they can be given counseling. For me, I'm okay. I know what is going on. I don't need any counseling at all. Because I've been watching those, because they want me to look like mentally. I decided to investigate on my own about the therapists that they go around. I know everything. So I think my family will be better off if they go under counseling, because they have never heard about this thing. Kenya has never heard about this device. My family will be perfectly well when they get the counseling they deserve, but not me. I know.
Earlier, Ron, you mentioned that your mom got sick. Tell us more about that.
It was a normal day. She had traveled. It was God's, like God was planning. When she reached at the door, akaanguka tu. Kufungua tu hivi mlango hata kama ameingia. Akaanguka. She started vomiting, diarrhea, sweating. We called for help. She was taken, and then so they diagnosed her with stroke. Yeah. Was she scared, or did she get shocked because of what you are going through? Yes, I think. Because every time anybody comes inside, there's a bang on the door. Mlango iligongwa, akaanguka. Hiyo ndio ilifanya kuwe na shock, maybe. Anything. The environment itself is not safe for a person like her with the condition. It's not safe at all. Even if I could recommend, she doesn't stay there. It's not safe at all with the condition. Even amejaribu. So 1.5 years in Saudi have affected your life so far? Yes. Because when you were going, you said that your medical was okay. Yeah, hata tukifanya sahi medical, everything will be fine. I have no issue with my body. It is their delusion that they want people to think I'm mentally ill. So everything happened within that 1.5 years? Yes. That you were at the Deportation Centre? Yes. Without any phone, without any communication, just there. Like in prison. Naona tu watu wakikuja wanaenda wananiacha. They ensured everybody in that deportation has traveled back home except me and the mentally ill people. They bring others. They circulate that way. Are there Kenyans who are mentally ill in the Deportation Centre? Yes, they can be. They are not a lot, maybe 2, 3, 4. They don't come at a lot from Kenya 20, no. They come one. Okay. You said the embassy in Saudi knew of your condition? Yes, and they did nothing at all. When you say they knew of your condition, what exactly were they told? Were they told that you're suffering from mental illness, or were they told that you have some strange experiences? They were told I was put in the device. They know I was being... Oh, they were told? Yeah. How do you know they were told? Without my consent. I know they were told. They were told I was being mind-read, but to them, so I can look like a mental ill person. They never did anything at all. They just allowed me to come back home like that, without anything, without any help. And they know what these people are capable of. They have been working with them. Yeah. With the Arabs. So they work hand in hand with them. If they want someone to go and work, they work. They look for them in those areas. Yeah. So when you landed in Kenya at JKIA, who took you home? Before even we came, they had taken money. They had contributed money without my consent. They gave someone, the ones who are traveling with them. They never gave me. They gave the people who are traveling with. So when I reach, they give me the money, I come back home. Yeah. How much was it? It was around 500. And that is what you used to go home? Yes, that's what I used. Were you in communication with your family on the way? I had no phone, I had no nothing. I never communicated. They were surprised I came back. Yeah. What time did you get into the house? Like, tell me the reaction when they opened the door and found that it is our Lilian. It was on a Sunday, I can remember, Sunday afternoon. When I entered, they were happy because they had had before. I had communicated with them 2 times, so they knew what I was going on. They saw my body change. They were surprised, but they were happy, thinking they will be back to normal. But later on, wakajua hakuna kitu inaweza fanyika. You are nini like that, you are slaves like that. The happiness ended. It was just a small uniting reunion, ikaisha tu hivyo.
Okay. Thank you for the courage to share your story with us. I don't know, what is your take on our today's conversation with Lilian? Have you ever heard of something like that? Remote neuro monitoring. Namba yako ya simu ni
0721 978 979. 0721 978 979.
Unasema ulipewa na nani?
My dad brought it to me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lilian, for your courage to share with us your personal experience in Saudi Arabia, what happened there and the aftermath and what you're going through. And we hope that you get necessary help and freedom from any kind of control. I am not, I can't authoritatively say that whatever is happening is what happened in Saudi, that you're being controlled or people around you are being controlled. But we hope that you get freedom. You are free from all the shackles that could be holding you back. And we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Yes. So before we go, here in Kenya, what would you want to do? Would you want to go back to hospitality?
Yes, I would love to go back to hospitality because that's what I love. Even I just tried to reach out to some organization like Amnesty to know about this nini, but I never got any feedback. If they can know about this video, I would like them to contact me. Yeah.
That's why I've given the contact. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Tuko family, that's the conversation we've had today with our guest, Lilian Muthoni. This is, I don't want to call it controversial, but it's a strange experience. What do you make of our today's conversation? What are your views? Is it real? Is it not? My name is Kimori Wangeshi. This has been Lilian's story. And this is Tuko. Thank you so much for watching. Let's keep learning.